is. Alright, what's up, y'all? I'm back with another motherfucking one. Alright, so this one's gonna be about how, federal recognition of racist tribes, and that's what this video is actually called. Let me move myself. Bam, you see that shit? Federal recognition of racist tribes. So, if you have federal recognition, that's good for you and your tribe, but if you don't, that's unfortunate, but it's not so unfortunate because you could still move and do what the fuck you want to do.
The Winnemem elders stayed strong throughout the last century. Leaders such as Alfred Gillis and Florence Jones were at the forefront of a statewide campaign to sue the federal government because of the 18 broken treaties in California. And in 1946, Congress set up a commission to settle land claims.
And in the winning of that lawsuit, we also won the recognition of being Indians eligible for services and benefits from the...
So basically, she's saying her federal recognition came through court documentation, federal court documentation. So her tribe basically is federally recognized because she had to deal with the federal courts in the past.
United States in the taking of our lands, which included health, education, housing, jobs, that kind of thing.
But in the 1980s, for most of California's tribal people, a new label, Unrecognized, erased those hard-won compensations. The Bureau of Indian Affairs had created a list of recognized tribes which the agency would continue to deal with, and thousands of people whose...
The Bureau of Indian Affairs is a fucking fraudulent-ass agency that fucking tried to put all Indians in one location, and it didn't work.
Tribes were not on the list were suddenly denied services, benefits, and protections.
Now we're sitting in a position.
You see how they're denied all these benefits and protections and shit? Oh, the fuck well. You can do that shit yourself. Or they can do that shit themselves. As a tribe, you feel me? They can do that shit.
Where we're unheard and unseen as an unrecognized tribe. And so we're had a brief period between the 70s and the 80s where it was not illegal to practice our religion. We use eagle feathers in our dance, in our prayers, and it's an integral part. You have to have a permit to hold eagle feathers, and they revoked that from Winnemem.
See that? How they trying to take these God-given rights from these people? It's fucked up. So you gotta fight and, let it be known. This is my land, this is my heritage, and I'm gonna keep on doing this shit. So fuck y'all.
It's from the Fish and Wildlife Service stating that the Winnemem went to...
Oh shit, let me see. Go back.
Winnemem.
See what you opening there?
It's from the Fish and Wildlife Service.
What that shit say? That shit says United States Department of Interior, Fish and Wildlife Service. So with that being said, that is a whole corporation, that is a business trying to tell you what the fuck you can and can't do with your bloodline, your heritage, what the fuck you and your people grew the fuck up on doing. You feel me? Fuck them. Fuck you, interior people.
Stating that the Winnemem went to... You are not affiliated with a federally recognized tribe.
And that's bullshit because she is affiliated with the federally recognized tribe. Why? Because her tribe has federal documentation on, you feel me, them being a tribe, them doing what the fuck they doing. You feel me?
Oh, they're a little late in finding out. It's like 25 years.
It's also education.
You see that? 25 years. So it's been 25 years since these people have done what the fuck they've been doing to Indians, you feel me? Since the BIA's fucking had a little involvement, you know, at this point in time.
You know, in 1978, I graduated high school and got a Bureau of Indian Affairs higher education grant. In 1989, when I tried to go back, I'm no longer eligible for those services. Here I am, Indian from when I was born to 1986. They counted me. I was an enrolled California tribal member. I have an Indian roll number. But now I'm no longer eligible for those services.
They're telling me that I don't know my ways. I don't know who my people are. I don't, you know, my father, my mother, they're also native. They're Winnemem. They're saying that they're not Winnemem. Their mothers and fathers before that, they're saying they're not Winnemem because I'm not, and those are all my blood relatives.
There should not be any unrecognized.
See that? How the government's trying to tell this motherfucker what the fuck his bloodline is? That's not cool.
Indians in California, because we have the judgment roll that goes back to 1850, before California became a state. And every descendant thereof is a recognized Indian, and had been up into the 1980s. That terminology should never be allowed to exist this day and age with human rights and the rights of indigenous people to continue.
You hear that shit? So that terminology should not exist. Unrecognized. That shit should not exist at all. So if you and your people are Indians, then you are motherfucking recognized, because unrecognized, you feel me? Like she said, that Indian leader, that shit shouldn't exist. Why shouldn't it exist? Because the Dawes Commission came to, you know, what they came. They came to fucking fuck us off and fuck us up, and, you know, and steal our land. Try to tell us what the fuck we can and can't do. So, fuck them. Do what you gotta do, move how you gotta move. There ain't even no more juice in this shit, goddamn. So, with that being said, I gotta go get me some more juice. And goodbye.